Hello everyone, this is the Voyager 1 here. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. I have to be careful of what I'm going to say next, mainly because I know that I'm a tech YouTuber, technically. I do more commentary, but sometimes I do tech reviews. Um, and I don't want to burn any bridges as well. What I want to do is just come out very honest about something that I've learned, about what DJI is doing, and how I'm not happy about it. And some of your favorite creators are stuck in a type of a contract that is entirely anti-consumer, anti-speech in a sense. Now, I don't have any ties to DJI, which is good because I'm able to do this video and not get sued or attacked by anything of the sort. And no, I don't have any signed contracts. I didn't cut myself and then bled into paper and whatnot. But here's the thing. Regarding these tech YouTubers, they have to compromise and they have to allow the company to do whatever they want on paper just so that they can be flown out to like Cancun or Toronto, try out the product, and then tell you guys about it, right? But this particular instance is especially egregious because is DJI doing it as well. You have other people, other companies that does it. Okay, I understand. It's probably common in the world of sponsorships and flying people out because they have followings, and it's part of the marketing budget. So if it's part of the marketing budget, we can pay for people to be flown out to these other places like Cancun or Toronto, have them stay there for 2 nights, very nice place, and then give them the camera to try it out. But one thing I absolutely detest is the fact that you can't say anything, that you can't critique the product as if, okay, so you're not doing a review then. You can't be honest with it. You can't say, I think this is good, but it's missing some features, And it's all around this brand new camera. So DJI has this new camera called the Pocket 4. It's an interchangeable system. So you have different lenses, and you can try out those lenses. And the only thing I know that they can do is time lapse. But what kind of time lapse? Is it 8-bit raw time lapse? Does it record sound? Does it? Are these time lapse full HD? Are they 2K? Are they 4K? Are they 6K? And then I can downsample it. What is going on with this camera? I don't know the specs to this camera, which is a departure from what Canon did with their Canon R6V camera that I talked about on the channel recently. And I was very happy with those specs. As a videographer, as myself, I was very happy with those specs. I know nothing about this camera, but yet they want to fly people out to Cancun and Toronto to try out the camera. The only way I knew that it was capable of time-lapse was when Jared Polin said on, I think it was a short video, that he was doing a time-lapse, and that was it. That's all I heard about time-lapse, or feature-wise, for that camera. What are we doing? You announced the camera with no specs. You announced the camera, and you told people that you can't talk about this camera. You can't even compare it to another camera that's coming out relatively at the same time as this one. So they don't have the spirit of competition. They don't have are they insecure about this camera or something? If it's trash, then and I get it in my hands far earlier than anyone else, and I do my best with it, and then I create projects and I do work and I edit them. If the files are difficult to edit, I'm going to say something. If the image looks blurry when it shouldn't be, and I know that I locked down my settings, then there's a problem. I'm going to say it, regardless of the situation. Regardless if you flew me out or not, I would much rather you don't fly me out. Okay? And these are things you're only going to hear from people like me who or someone else who have like a small following, because I'm not tied to these people. I'm not. I don't have a contract to hold me down. I don't have anything else to hold my tongue down or anything of the sort. I'm going to say what I feel like saying, right? I'm working on the Steam Deck OLED and the Nintendo Switch OLED retrospectives, right? I'm going to say what's on my mind about those two devices. Very different devices, very different handhelds, but I'm going to say what's on my mind. And you can guarantee that some of it is positive, but there are some negative things, all right? Not to, I'm unbiased, not to play, one side or put the other side down. Oh, this device is great, that sort of thing. I can't do that because tech is very expensive nowadays, right? So how can I, in good conscience, say it's worth dropping down the $1,000 that it probably is, and then say nothing negative about it? How does that work? We have to, as creators ourselves, we have to build trust. If we can't build trust within our own fandom, within our own following, then the camera manufacturers, they're not going to be able to get sales that they want, right? I want a good camera. I want something that's reliable. An action camera is supposed to be something like the size of this, maybe a bit longer, but I can hold it out like this, and that's its job. That's what it's supposed to do. Basic, that's it. You're trying to do everything else. You're trying to add on to that, and you're making yourself look bad, because now I know that you're silencing people with your contract. And here I am talking about it, and it only makes you look bad, DJI. It makes you look bad. Now this is difficult for me because I do like DJI. I think that they make good microphones, like the ones I have this one, and then pretty soon I'll have the DJI Mic 2 with the customizable color pads that they have on top that you can attach to it. It sounds really cool, right? I cannot in good conscience get onto that camera line now because I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing, right? I would be more concerned about my marketing budget than silencing people. I would be more concerned about making my margins than silencing people. It doesn't make any sense. You taking a poison when you didn't have to. And of course, all these big, yes, they're going to fold over. Yes, it's their job essentially to fold over. I look, I only have 100, close to 150 subscribers. I can say whatever I want, but I'm trying to be lenient here because I don't want to burn bridges. But you know what? Maybe this is a wake-up call. Maybe it's just a sense of I do not need to sell out. I know the value of myself, and what I have to say, I'm going to say, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, well, then I'm not the creator for you. I'm not the person for you. To be honest with you, I do want to sell stuff to people, but I understand that the type of situation that we're in is not a great economy. Nobody can save $500, let alone $200 in their savings account. So you'll be hard pressed to those margins, man. They must be tight, tiny margins. This is why they have to bring up the price. It's just this revolving door, this snowball effect. It's just like, what are we prioritizing? I'd rather silence my own people my own creators that I'm flying out to review this product and tell them not to make comparison videos until months down the road, rather than being concerned with what I'm capable to do as a company, as a DJI company, as a Canon company, as a Nikon company, right? Guys, and I'm talking to the small creators. Don't don't bother unless you know exactly what you're doing. And I know DJI has been around long enough, but they should know these things by now, right? That the morality of it is gray. It's strange. It's strange. It's very strange that they decided to do this. You did that. You make your decisions. So anyway, rant over. This is why I'm choosing only to work with 2 companies. That's it. 2 sponsors. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications.